Oh no, it's playing. That's what I mean. Like, oh yeah, we're
Ah,
good.
fantastic. My name is
Yep.
Grandma Party.
And I'm Lobster Butt.
Oh, hey, this is my baby.
Now we're doing this again.
Yeah, last time didn't happen because I completely screwed the pooch,
Well,
metaphorically.
well, let's not blame anybody for anything that happened.
It was me.
Oh well, okay. I was about to
Sometimes
say it's not fantastic because he's not here.
Boo.
Right?
Listen, sometimes you gamble and lose, like the time my wife and I were going to the sandwich shop and I thought I had to fart and it was actually hard gas, and then we had to drive in the car to the sandwich shop.
Yep. Or like that time when you played What's in Your Butt.
I've never played What's in My Butt. I always know what's in my butt.
I mean, that's talent, baby.
I'm going to be honest with you, Todd. There is a household game that I play with my wife called Honey, I Bet I Could Fit That in My Butt.
You know what?
Huh.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
I mean, it's not one of those things you test. I got a pog.
Yeah. So this game is still the weirdest thing I think I've played. We came to a conclusion last time that this is basically hipster Final Fantasy.
It wishes it were hipster Final Fantasy.
Yeah, well, it tries. It tries very hard.
Yeah. It's got all the worst parts of a Final Fantasy game, including the voice acting and characterization.
But the problem is Final Fantasy has way more money. So at least when they do things weird or dumb, it's really well done.
This is the part where I screwed the pooch. I killed so many fucking monsters that I didn't make y'all watch.
Good.
I
Always
made
makes me
Todd
happy.
watch some. But now we get to go in the mine dungeon.
Hmm.
Everyone loves the doors. The doors are exciting.
Again, I will point out that I think it's a fun idea, and it's an interesting way to make it more interactive, and it's kind of like an excuse to have you touch things to level up, right? Which is cool.
I mean, the Paper Mario game did a good way of touching things to level up. You'd be like, touch the box, makes the stats go up.
Right. Or Super Mario RPG, anything like that.
Look, it's what I made in my pants when we were going to the sandwich shop. Just saying. But
So,
yeah,
you have to walk up and stab it?
you just gotta hit it in the bulge a couple times. And then it gives you an extra
Okay.
stat up. There is a
Yeah.
purpose to the mine dungeon.
Yeah.
I mean, besides leveling up, there's a reason I'm forcing everyone to watch it.
Hmm.
It's because I like looking at that bird.
Your favorite Corvid.
Oh, I like corvids.
Uh-huh.
They're supposed to be smart.
So,
Catherine-
just,
Oh,
go ahead. Now, you.
Okay, Catherine has been trying to get the neighborhood crows to think she's cool, and has been trying to give them things to make her think that she's cool. And she won't give them the only thing they want, which is a jazz cigarette.
I am sorry. I did not know you were here. You could have knocked. I was in the back room, in the stacks. As you can see, no one visits here. No one except the dungeon master, and he hasn't visited in almost a year. Excuse me, but perhaps you have mistaken this for another floor? This is the library. I can't imagine you're here to read all these old books. Only the dungeon master is allowed to read them anyway. You're not the dungeon master, are you? No, didn't think so. Forgive me. I hate to be rude, but I'll need you to remove your glasses. There are things in this room that aren't meant for your eyes. Only the dungeon master is allowed to see. You understand, right? Good. Anyway, why have you come? What can I do for you? Oh, Crow told you to visit me? Oh, well, it's nice to have the company. Usually Crow sends people away. And that's his job, you know. Outsiders aren't allowed in the Dungeon of the Mind. What? Someone gave you the phone number for the Dungeon of the Mind? I don't know what that means. Have I met you somewhere before? As you may know, in this Dungeon of the Mind, memory is unreliable and uncertain. There are things we can remember and things we cannot remember. You seem to be among the things I cannot. Please forgive me, but I want to have met you before. Of course, what I want doesn't matter. Only what the Dungeon Master wants matters. Okay, I've spoken enough.
And now I have to go to Arby's and eat a whole meat mountain roast beef sandwich.
So when you say you have been playing Pummel Party, to me that just sounds like you have finally accepted who you are on the inside of your butt.
No, I mean, we call it Pound Town.
Hey, again, all I can think of is that you're just going to town on your butt.
I wish. Listen, there is a very strict hierarchy in the butt order. Catherine's 1, you're 2, Snoogans is 80th because he's gonna murder it.
Yes. So you gotta build up to he is the end boss of your butt.
He's gonna turn. Oh, go ahead.
I haven't got that out of the way.
Yeah, he's gonna turn my roast beef sandwich into a suitcase.
Christ.
Whenever that Kinsey slider goes right, I love
Bark.
Barksy. He's a good boy. Barksy's always there for us.
To actually contribute something worthwhile to this game, I like the idea of the mine dungeon. It's just another one of those monotonous things that wastes way too much time than it should.
If you can understand the mine dungeon, why the fuck is the puppet there?
Because it's hipster Final Fantasy.
It's a metaphor.
I don't even think it's a metaphor because that involves effort.
What's the metaphor?
What's a butt for? For pooping, silly.
I finally.
Okay, so where to first? Want to hit up the record place, and if we have time, go see Rory?
I think we should see Rory first, since that's more important. Jeez.
Look at this fucking asshole.
Just the delivery on that. It's just what I was thinking.
Uh-huh.
I was doing a yoga class with my friend Ted once. And the yoga teacher goes, "Okay, now everybody go into up dog." And he just goes, "What's up dog?" And I just fucking lost it. Could not keep it inside.
Just like your butt.
Listen, you leave my temple out of this. Oh my god, this is my favorite.
Oh, hi. Are you Rory's friends? He doesn't get a lot of visitors. Why don't you come inside?
Oh, you guys. Yeah. Mom, I'm gonna take them downstairs.
You sure you don't want to come in and have something to eat?
Leave them alone, Mom.
Wow, Rory. Your mom is all legs.
Shut up. Shut up. What do you guys want? Find out any more information on Semi?
Alex has something he wants to say to you.
Look, man, I was out of line the other day. I was scared. I don't know what came over me. So, I'm hoping you can forgive me and can be friends. I think you're a cool guy, so, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It's okay. I overreacted. Also, I was wrong to lie to you guys. You had a valid point.
So, we're trying to track down this record. You want to come with us?
Yeah, sure.
EmOwen Wilson, wow!
That would be an amazing Halloween costume.
No one would ever get in. You just spend the entire night yelling "wow" and then smoking Dejarm cloves.
You just gotta say "wow" in like a really downtrodden voice. Be like, "Wow."
Hey guys, you hear that new Bauhaus? Wow.
You're perfect.
Hey Luke, you wanna go to the cemetery? Wow.
We can have beers there, and I bet some ladies will show up, and I guess we'll have a party.
My nose is just as broken as my dreams. Wow.
I wish I could get a job, but I just can't leave this couch. I'm...
I live here now.
And you know what? It's not because of any mental illness. It's because Owen Wilson's a pile of trash.
Hey.
What?
Hey now.
Hey now?
Do not insult Owen Wilson. He's done nothing wrong.
He went to my high school, and he got kicked out. He did.
Huh. You know, my high school's had a bunch of famous people, one of them including Ludacris.
Wow.
He went there for a semester.
Why did he leave?
His parents moved to Georgia.
Oh.
That's when he moved to College Park. Hey! Agapin!
It's my friend, Agapin Gainus.
Yeah, look at you not turning off your Steam requests. Oh my god, did you see AGDQ? Speaking of...
Yeah.
God, what was it? Dishonored 2? I think it was. The guy was playing, and he had his Steam notifications on because he forgot. And he's like a minute into the run, and he gets a friend request from Dick in Butt. And he's like, I gotta do something real quick. So he just goes and turns it off, and he's like, I am so sorry about this.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there's always so much he can do, but still, it's really funny. Because he's like trying to talk about the run and do all this stuff, and he just like, move a dick in a butt.
This video, initially when we started it, was over an hour long, and I cut out all the fights, and it suddenly is now 30 minutes.
No.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Is that just like experience grind town?
Pretty much. That's what the monster dens are for. They're just like, go kill monsters, I guess.
Okay, so basically it's an excuse to just go level up your mind palace.
Pretty much. We're looking for a mystical record. I'd tell you the name, but you probably haven't heard of it.
Oh my god, is that really the...
Yeah, that was in the last episode. But there's mind stuff to do. Guess what time it is?
Sex time?
Time for more doors.
Yeah. Yeah, the mind dungeon is what I call it in my inner sex palace.
You see, the real sexual organ in a person is the mind.
That's where you come up with the climax every day.
I call it the mind dungeon because I trap you there in a series of Garfield comics.
I don't have a safe word because there's no getting out of here.
It's just Smash Mouth and Garfield comics all the way down. Your mind is trapped in them.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Your world is now my torment.
Get your game on. It's Monday.
Oh god. Oh, that's really good.
I really want to take you to a Smash Mouth concert.
Where we can eat all the eggs?
No, my wife made me an egg bouquet 2 Valentine's days ago, and I still remember the smell.
No. Smash Mouth, eat the eggs.
I know, but she made me one of those. I have a small present for you, Lobsterboy.
Okay. Is it more Mind Palace? No, it's Scabs.
What do you want to say to him? That's a great one. Thank you, Scabs.
Scabs sounds so upset.
That's her being happy. Happy to be picked up and also maybe turned upside down every once in a while to make sure gravity still works.
Oh my god, I do that to our cats all the time.
How many cats do you have?
5.
You
all
have
of
5?
the cats. Yeah.
That's a lot of cats.
Yeah. My wife's been collecting them because they're good kitties.
I mean, I can think of worse collections. Do they all get loved?
Yes. So, 2 of them are ones that she adopted 11 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have 3 rescues, basically, or fosters, foster failures, whatever you want to call them.
Wow.
But they're the sweetest kitties.
I was going to say, are you at least warm in this awful winter?
Oh my god, it's like having 5 little space heaters.
We don't know who Chandra is. We don't have Chandra. So it let us get a skill for a
Sounds-
person we don't even have.
Yeah, it sounds like great planning. So is that because you've leveled over where you should be?
Probably.
Okay. So like a good Final Fantasy game, you can just completely destroy what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it makes the combat better in that it doesn't take as long.
Right.
Eventually, I will be posting combat again, and it's just so bad.
No.
So,
I mean, it seems like it, right? Because, so that thing you just did with the entity, you've done that at least 4 times now, or so that I've seen.
oh yeah.
And it doesn't seem like there's any, you just walk up to him.
Pretty
and
much.
He hits you once, every time, at the most. So what's the point?
It's called gamer skill.
No, it's not. It's called stupid, waste of time mechanics.
Listen, you have to add length to your RPGs because if they're not at least 30 hours, people will want their money back.
I would want my money back because this game is bad.
I have no idea how far we are even in it.
Yeah, well, maybe
I'm
if
not
you
about to
stop
play.
leveling.
Never. We're gonna make it all the way to the end.
You will. We. There's a line on that we, sir.
Oh yeah. You're the
You
new
and your-
commentary for every episode from now on.
You're right. Your ragtag group of friends that have to sit here and experience it with you.
People are actually lining up to experience this game with me. Which is
Oh, has the Dungeon Master finally sent me the help I requested? Oh, no. You won't do. Oh, this is such a waste of time. I don't understand the process of... Do you know how to science, boy? Have you even had a proper education? Arithmetic, history, Latin, astronomy? That offensive look of disease shows me that you haven't even graduated primary school. How can you look upon me knowing who I am without a proper education? You do know who I am, don't you? I am Dr. I am Hunter! I'm the famous mathematician astronomer from the classical age of Indian mathematics and Indian astronomy, the Golden Era! 499 AD. I ask the Dungeon Master for help with this absurd project he's assigned me, and he sends me an even more absurd apprentice. It's as if he doesn't want me to solve the problem. You do know the problem, don't you? Wow, he sends you down here without even telling you the question. It's his job to ask the questions and our job to answer them! Go back to floor 30 and find out what the question is. Once you know, come back to floor 20 and I will allow you to watch me work. I spent 1,238 years trying to answer this question. What difference will a few more hours make?
No, I can't hear no snuffles.
Come on, Marv, you want to say hello? Scab said hi. Ow, your claws are very painful.
Marv's the one without a face, right?
Yes, Marv is the one without a face. Normally she's very chatty, and right now she's just hanging out. Also, my chair is very squeaky. I should probably not use this for recording.
No, you're fine.
Too late now.
Yep. We'll get it in post. I'll add in some. I'll get some synthetic snuffles going. We're done with the mine dungeon after this.
Come on, Marv, say hi. She doesn't want to.
That's okay.
So, normally when she drinks water, because her face is all missing, she gets her beard very wet because, you know, she's kind of missing parts of her mouth, so she can't drink that well. And I discovered that's not actually true. That's not why. She sticks her face across the fountain, the water fountain, and just like puts her chin directly in it.
What a good kitty.
And then just drinks out of the other side of the bowl. So she's basically just like, and then just drinks out of it. And it's like, okay, that's just what you do. Sure. whatever.
Yeah. Good for her.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's hard to be upset because she's had a lot of stress in her life, but also it's like, hey, cat, could you not
Nope.
just like stick your whole bottom jaw in the water?
Well, it makes him happy.
Yeah, it does. Makes her really happy.
So, like, how much of No Face are we talking? Are we talking like No Face Chase, the Nightmare Kitty?
No. So she is missing like her upper mandible. So
Okay.
kind of like her upper lip and her nose. So she
Oh.
still has like the
We're looking for
bottom
this
jaw and
record. It's
everything.
called Mystical Ultima LP Legend. I've got the record jacket, but not the record. Any idea if it's in stock?
Mystical Ultima LP Legend. That has to be by far one of the greatest records ever recorded. It's otherworldly.
So you've heard of it?
Nah, man, it's out there. In the ether. That sounds like it's from a different world. Just by the name alone, I can tell it's amazing.
Any idea where we can get it? Can't you, like, order us a copy or something?
Let me check the record catalog. Does it have to be on vinyl?
I don't really care. I suppose I'd prefer it'd be more of an authentic sound, you know?
Yeah, but only if you're playing from a tube amp. You have a tube amp, right? If you don't, it's like you're only hearing half the song.
Dude, you get it!
Right on. Let me thumb through the catalog. Give me a second. Yeah, we don't have it in our catalog, but we have two sister stores that probably will. They're both east of here. If they don't have it, I know they'll at least know where to get it. A quest for great music is always a worthy one, man. I think you'll find this is worth it in the end.
Okay, yeah. We'll check it out. So they're both east of here. Any specific directions?
There's a strip mall east of here. That's the closest one. The one after that is northeast a bit. It's a standalone building. It's our flagship store, so I doubt you'll miss it. Good luck, guys!
So, you guys want to hit up the other two stores?
Yeah, I guess. Sounds like it could be fun.
Yes, I am down. Let's do this.
Easy there, Tiger.
For everyone.
Well, yeah, because they're closeted nerd shut-in hipsters. Hippers? What the fuck?
Did you call them closeted nerds shut-in Hitlers?
Hippers. I was trying
Okay.
to say hippie and hipsters, and words are hard.
Oh, those are just crusties.
Well, see, here's the thing. They're kind of closet nerds because, of course, they're going to act like they're high and tight, but also the dude made a fucking game.
Yeah. I do actually show the battle system here for a reason. Because I got a new skill.
Is it blow yourself?
It is not blow yourself. It also is not blow your brains out.
Well, that's a little too far.
But I got a bunch of these skills that I use upon these filthy animals. Hey, look, it's more mini games.
But that one's actually kind of... See, this is the thing. It's like, this would be fun, and it's neat to give in variety. But you do this like 30 times, and I would just hate it.
Eat shit, rats. Yay! Now I can be level 22. Hope you like going to the mine dungeon again.
My god, you just spent an hour in the mine dungeon.
Yeah, we're not going back to the mine dungeon, don't worry.
Good. I also like how you can't walk around there, and the game provides absolutely no reason why you can't go interact with that.
You can't cross the street unless it's at a crosswalk. Also, they didn't tell me where the damn place was. They said
That's
to
what
the
I'm
east.
saying.
Yeah,
There's no indication.
they said to the east. Guess what? Can't go east. So I get to wander around and get in fights because they told me to go east. You know what you don't do in an RPG? Tell someone to go east when you can't go east because they're going to try to go east and wander around and get attacked by fucking monsters.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Well, at least in Final Fantasy, the objective is, it's somewhere over there. And so maybe you get lost or something, but like that's half the fun of the game is you just go explore and do shit.
Yeah, guess what there is here?
Pain.
Nothing. Oh look, Scabs is here again.
There's definitely pain.
Yeah, there's pain. And then I had an idea. I'm gonna go home. Or we're gonna take the bus. Yeah. Turns out all that time wasted, take a bus.
So
Yeah.
they didn't tell you that you could do it.
So, Rory, tell us more about you. I don't think we know all that much.
Hi, I'm Rory. I'm a scene kid with a dead sister. That's it.
Wow. Dark, dude. Do you, like, have a job or any hobbies?
Yeah, I work at this shitty video store, Planet VHS. We can get you any movie 6 to 12 months after its continental US release on VHS. So basically, we suck.
Any plans for college or anything?
I don't really know if college is in the cards for me.
Why do you say that?
Well, after my sister died, my parents aren't really themselves. They've had a rocky relationship as it is. So I think if I left, everything would fall apart.
That's not your job. You don't have to keep your parents together.
I don't know if that's true. I feel like I have a responsibility to them. Do either of you have jobs?
I used to deliver papers, but nothing lately. Now my dad pays me to proofread the things he writes. Oh yeah, and Alex is unemployed.
I might be able to get you a job at Planet VHS.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just holding out for the right job. I'm not really in a rush.
Didn't you tell me on the way that your mom lost her job and you needed to help her out?
I think she was just saying that, but I know she wouldn't want to push me into anything I'm not ready for.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I graduated earlier this year. I have my BLA.
Oh, so let me know if you do want that job at Planet VHS. My manager has his BLA, and the night shift manager has his DMA and dance.
I'll find something. I just need to hold out a bit longer till it feels right. When I moved from Frankton to Jet Set City to start college, I spent the whole bus ride mentally reviewing my 19 years and realizing that almost everything that had happened to me was pretty embarrassing. I'm not exaggerating. I didn't want to remember any of it. It was so pathetic. The more I thought about my life up to then, the more I hated myself. It wasn't that I hadn't been happy or hadn't enjoyed my high school experience. I could recall a handful of really great times. But if you added them up, shameful, painful memories far outnumbered the others. When I thought of how I'd been living, how I'd been approaching life, it was all so trite, so miserably pointless. When I made it to college, I knew this was a time for reinvention. All I needed to do was imagine the Alex I wanted to be and work towards it. Forget the old Alex and be someone worth being. Now that I'm here, floating with you, I don't know if I was approaching life right. Did any of it really matter? So anyway, I got to college, made friends with people I never thought I'd hang out with, got interested in poetry, started listening to Dylan. I bought a guitar, never really learned. I got interested in novels and music. I was in with the hip crowd. But being hip doesn't mean you have direction. That isn't to say some of the kids I met weren't going places, and I hear many of them did. Just not me. I was too selfish, too unoriginal, too much of a parasite feeding off everyone's cool.
So, Michael, are you going to college?
Yeah, I am.
You don't sound so excited.
It's just scary. Not the leaving home part, I don't care about that. But you have 4 years to ensure that you have a future. It's a lot of pressure, isn't it? When my parents were kids, you didn't have to go to college. I bet in 10 years you'll need your master's to even be considered for a job. I'm also scared of the debt, you know?
Did your parents set up a college fund?
Nah, they didn't really have that kind of money. They did good for a while, but my dad's work hasn't been going so well.
Do you know what you want to go for?
My mom said that when she was a kid, mind you, I don't know if women were allowed in college back then. You just went for whatever you wanted, and the degree meant you were educated and had the qualities of a working professional. But now, pick a major, get good at it, stick to it, and maybe you'll get a job. It's 1999, and the economy is terrible compared to my parents' day. Imagine what it'll be like for our kids' kids if we don't get our shit together.
Yeah, it's scary, but you need to face that reality eventually. What are you leaning towards?
Computers, probably. Maybe I'll make computer games. I can't imagine they'll have a major for it. But I'm good at math, and I hear making games is all math.
Hey, when Japanese developers make games, do they program in Japanese?
Huh. I have no idea. I wonder if they have to translate programming language.
They don't. All programming is done in English, unless you're working in pure binary. Then you just have ones and zeros.
How do you know this?
Oh yeah, I've tried making games before. I used Objective-C. It's pretty fun. Not great at making graphics, but I'm getting there.
That's awesome! You'll have to show us something sometime.
Yeah, maybe. Most of them suck, but I'm getting better at it.
What, do you, learn from a book?
Yeah, I got this 5,000-page book on game programming. It came with a CD. Every day I try and do some of the example. I want to get to the point where I don't need to check the book if I want to add features.
Oh, I think that's the strip mall up there. Let's go get something to eat at Burger Joint before hitting up the record store.
My life arc.
Like just now, recently.
Columbus.
Nice.
Yeah, we don't have a house or anything. I'm just living at a friend's house. Because that's how
Nice.
you do.
Oof.
Anyways, this game is awful and I hate it.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad it was terrible for you.
It's not terrible. I just hate every decision that Sky's made.
And the people who made it.